Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hello everyone from around the world. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time to my channel, my name is Abdul Karim alias. So I would like to invite you to come and subscribe to my channel, because in this channel I share a lot of educational stuff, educational material. So if you are into education especially, I'll be sharing a lot of educational content on my YouTube channel. So feel free to subscribe so that you can be notified for any new video that I'm going to upload in the future. I'm actually very excited today because I have a new home studio. So you are looking at actually my new home studio or mini studio. It's not yet 100% ready, maybe around 70 or 80% ready. I still have a few items such as a green screen and some decor that I need to put. So I would like to thank my wife especially for helping me and supporting me to get this home studio set up, and of course my son Abdul Haziq, who's been helping actually to transform this room from a very crowded study room with a lot of books and stuff around in this room into a mini studio that I can use for this recording. So as you can see here, actually I'm recording from two cameras. You are looking now is actually from my Canon EOS M50 camera. It's a brand new camera that I just it's not a new brand for Canon, but it's a new camera for me. So I'm setting up actually two cameras, actually one from my Canon now, and this one is actually from my Logitech webcam. So in this presentation, actually I would like to share with you what are the equipments that I have in my mini studio or home studio, so that if you are interested to set up your own home studio, then maybe you can learn something from my own setup here. It took me quite some time to get all the things. I purchased most of the items actually online from Shopee actually, and some of the items I bought from the shop, and then my son helped me to set up everything so that it is ready for me to use. So if you are into generating digital content for education or for anything, and you want to upload your video content to YouTube channel, it's good idea to have a good functional mini studio or home studio. Although sometimes maybe you want to create a content by shooting outdoors, but there are certain things that you want to do in the studio. For example, you want to present something using your PowerPoint, so you can do a recording in your studio, then you can upload the content easily to YouTube. By having your mini studio set up and ready, you just walk in and then you can start doing the recording, and it's very fast. You can create content on the fly. So this is something that all content creators, especially I would encourage for teachers, trainers, educators, we should try to generate content and share on various platforms such as YouTube, because we have been using content shared or uploaded by other people, so we must also play our share to produce our own content. So without further ado, I would like to share some of the material that or items or devices that I have in my studio. First of all, I would like to show. Okay, before that, okay. By the way, before I go further, I'm actually recording this presentation using application called Webcam. So this Webcam is a specific application for Mac users, for Macintosh users, Apple Mac. Okay, and Webcam actually mainly used to for live streaming. If I want to stream live to YouTube or to Facebook, to Periscope and other live streaming website, Webcam is actually the best application for Mac users. Of course, for PC, you have the option of using OBS or Open Broadcasting application, which is free, but also very powerful. But the learning curve is actually a bit steeper or more steeper compared to Webcam. But I can also use Webcam to record a presentation, just like what I'm doing now. I'm just using Webcam application to record rather than to stream live. Very soon I will try to do a live streaming using Webcam to YouTube, especially. So that's the application that I use now. In case you are wondering what kind of application that I use for this recording, this is actually a very good application. I subscribe to the yearly plan. It's about 79 USD a year, and with that 79 USD is quite pricey, but I think not so pricey for this kind of application. It's a very reasonable price, but of course when convert to Malaysian ringgit it's quite expensive, but to me it's a very good investment in the long term if you want to be a content creator and produce quality content for your for people out there, or for your subscribers especially. So let me show you the picture of my mini studio. This is my mini studio, basically my study room, but now I convert some of the this for the mini studio, some part of this room for mini studio. We haven't finished setting up this room yet, but as you can see here, there's the background, where this background you can see currently I'm recording. Then the light here. So this is a light. I will show you the detail of this light setup here. It cost me about 400 ringgit to buy this light from Shopee. And this is a table I'm sitting currently, so I'm facing the light currently, and the tripod on the left hand side here. This is where I set up my Canon camera. So this is the okay. This is the light. So I'm sitting facing the light now. There are two light here. This is actually a dimmable bicolor light. It means that you can actually control the brightness, the strength of the brightness, and also it has two colors: the white daylight color and also the yellow tungsten color, and you can mix both colors to get the effect that you want. So it's very flexible. And in the middle here you can see the tripod where I set up my camera, my Canon camera. So that's the light, and you can buy around 400 ringgit from Shopee or from Lazada. Okay, the camera. So this is a camera. I just purchased this camera. I haven't actually studied all aspect of this camera, but currently I just set up enough for me to do the recording here. This is actually very popular camera for bloggers, and if you want to do video shooting for content, for educational content. Um, Online you can buy about 2,400 or 2,500 ringgit. I purchased this from the camera shop plus the sum of the accessories, including the card, the the storage card. Cost me around 2,700 ringgit. So that's an investment that you want to do. But for this good camera, actually you can get very quality picture. As you can see here, this you're looking now. I'm actually looking at this Canon camera, and perhaps I have not optimized everything, but just right off from the camera without much adjustment, this is the quality of the video, and maybe even the focus, because I'm using manual focus now, and maybe I have not adjusted very well, but I guess the quality is quite is quite good, right? From this Canon mirrorless camera. And this one is from my Logitech webcam, which is connected to my computer using USB. So this is actually Logitech camera. This one is very popular Logitech camera, Logitech C920. It's been around for quite some time, but still very popular. When I purchased this one, it cost me close to 1,000 ringgit, but now you can get for online around 300, something less than 400 ringgit. So it's a good, very good webcam. Instead of using your built-in webcam, it's advisable if you want to produce quality content to use this type of webcam. If you use Canon camera or mirrorless camera or DSLR, most likely you need to use this something called this accessories called Elgato Cam Link. It's quite pricey, around 600 ringgit, but you need this in order to use the DSLR or the Canon mirrorless camera as a webcam. You cannot simply connect the camera and make it as a webcam. So you have this, you need to buy these accessories around 600 ringgit, and this will connect to your USB, this one to your USB in your computer, and this one will connect through the HDMI and connected to the camera. Okay, good video would require good microphone. So there are many different types of microphone, wireless and with wire like this. This is a wired microphone, and currently I'm using this microphone. I'm recording using this microphone, and the audio that you are now listening to coming from this microphone. This is actually a very good microphone, I would say. You can buy from online less than 40 ringgit. You can get this microphone. Okay, so the other thing that you might want to have is actually good lighting. Let me show you. This is the light that I showed you the picture earlier, and this is actually a dimmable bi-color LED light. So the LED light, the good thing about LED is not hot, so you don't feel the heat. And bicolor means you have two colors here, the white daylight color and the yellow tungsten color, which you can adjust. Is adjustable, and you can mix the amount of the white and the yellow color as you wish. And also you can adjust the brightness of the light. Currently I'm just using one, and actually a very low setting because I have a lot of light in this room. You can see here. So the lighting that you see here is actually from only one of the light. From which side? From that side, and from this side is actually the lighting from my window. Now it's about 11:30 in the morning. So that's good enough to shine on my face and give a clear image or video. Okay, the next thing that I want to show you is the teleprompter. I'm not using teleprompter currently. Just do this presentation and just kind of wing it without any script. But if you want to make it very efficient, you can actually prepare a script, put it on your smartphone, and you can get this teleprompter. This one is this brand is called Best View teleprompter, which you can buy online. I think in about 300 something ringgit, less than 400 ringgit. But that can really help you to do the presentation in front of the camera, looking at the camera while looking at actually your teleprompter. So this is actually a very good way of making a very efficient presentation. So teleprompter is probably one of the must-have item if you are serious into producing content. For example, you want to do a voiceover on your PowerPoint, so you have the script written for each of your PowerPoint. And you can also, of course, use a ring light like this. This one is quite a big ring light, but you can also use a smaller one, and you can also buy this online. And of course, green screen is good to have, because by having this green screen, you can actually change the background to a different background rather than just one background fixed for all your videos. It's kind of boring, but you can also get this green screen. This one is very good one, but it's quite pricey, from Elgato, about 700 ringgit. And after you finish, you can actually, this is a retractable green screen. You can, after you finish, you can keep it very neatly. You can retract back. Then after when you want to use, you can stretch it up like that, and can change the background to any picture in your application, or using even video as your background. Very good way of using professional looking presentation. For example, you can see here, this is one example of presentation where the green screen is used. Then after that, during post editing, we can change the green background to any background image, including a video. So that will make the presentation very interesting. So guys, this is about all that I want to share in this presentation, and I hope you learned something useful in this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to be to get a notification for any new video that I'm going to share, because my plan is, once I have this home studio or mini studio, I'll be creating content frequently. Although I'm very busy, but I can always find time. Usually I'll do during the weekend, create content during the weekend, or after 10 p.m. or 11 p.m. When I have time, or when I'm not very tired. So don't forget to subscribe to this channel and share the video. And I hope educators, trainers, teachers out there, please share this video with your friends, with your colleagues. And I would encourage everyone to start become a content creator and share whatever skill, whatever little knowledge that you have. Create a video, share with the world, and this is how you can play your role to teach the world and share your knowledge. So that's all for now, and I will see you in another video very soon.